Yo! CH the Great. It's the truth with proof. The truth with proof, the truth with proof. If you nice with the sports, then he swooping through. He gon' highlight you. Ain't nobody live like us, fly like us. We gon' find you, put the city behind you. Let us know you got skills, we gon' be at a game. In the Northwest, we reppin' the city where it rain. Like, look, y'all, stats is up. We bout to crush y'all, whether b-ball or football. Good luck, dog. Take an L when you come against us. Shooting threes in your face, you bout to get crushed. You win some, you lose some. It's the truth with proof, where you getting your news from. Yeah, and we back on, streaming live every Tuesday, converge the platform. It's the truth with proof, the truth with proof. It's the truth with proof, the truth with proof. Hold up.
Yeah, what's going on, family? It's the Truth with Proof Show, and I'm your host, your main man, Proving the Play. Listen, I really appreciate it. Everybody, hold on 1 second. Somebody's calling me, and I got my phone. Gotta keep that out of there. Hey, family, I had to say something funny right now, because really, in all fairness, I had a great weekend. I went to go see some NBA. I didn't go hiking this weekend, which was kind of crazy. I need to start going hiking a little more, because really it kind of gets my breath away. You know what I mean? It gives me a different airwave and gets my ideas flowing and pumping and makes me want to do it a little bit more. But I will say the NBA was it was great to see, but I want my Sonics back. It was a Clippers home game, so they was trying to make us root for the Clippers, and I'm not really fit to be rooting for the Clippers like that. When we at the Climate Pledge Arena, aka the Key Arena, the Coliseum, however you want to call it, okay? That's the Sonics home. You know what I mean? And so it was kind of bittersweet, but it was great. The atmosphere was crazy for a preseason game. It was sold out in this joint. Cuddy got a clip of it right there. They played Converge's segment with Paulo Banchero and Nolan Hickman's charity event, man. Cuddy, can you show that for him, please?
You see a lot of boys at these camps, but like just seeing like more and more girls start at a younger age, it makes me happy.
We gotta have fun, right? We cannot do this work without the necessary resources available so that our kids can thrive. Without resources, we can't see kids play and play to their potential.
How we can ensure that basketball in our communities is sustainable. Funding is a big part of it. I think working with the right groups, and this is the opportunity I think that kick-started that, and we're really excited about any opportunities to just keep moving it forward.
It was just an awesome opportunity to show what this community can do, what basketball energy they can bring. Being able to work with the Seattle Sports Commission, work with the King County Play Equity Coalition, we were able to bring big basketball energy to Tukwila Community Center and hopefully use this as a launching point and able to get more funding for them in the future.
The kids get to see me, get to see all the rest of the guys who did it all in the area of Washington, Seattle area. So being able to get back to them and let them know that they can chase their dreams soon.
This is a fundamental right of all kids, that they have the right to play, which isn't always available to all of our kids in our communities.
We got next to ensure kids always have a place to play.
That was great feeling. You see that sold out arena as we seeing our segment being played at the Common Players Arena as the NBA was here. The excitement was great, but like I said, it was a little bit bittersweet. I want my Sonics back, damn it, and hopefully we're doing everything possible to get my Sonics back. The arena looks great, by the way. They did a great job with the Climate Pledge Arena. It's even more down in the basement than I thought it was going to be from the last time. But the whole weekend was kind of crazy because Baseball Beyond Borders premiered their documentary that we actually produced, man. It was great to see that at the T-Mobile Park. Some things about people trying to reach for their greatness and asking for people to support kind of gets me like making sure I'm trying to do my part. Sometimes we get out of the brain and we're so used to getting our own goals accomplished that we don't help other people. And mainly just a little, you're doing a great job, not forcing it on people, you know what I mean? But just saying good job is actually support enough sometimes. Because really, everybody needs motivation to keep going. running a business is hard out this joint. You know what I mean? Trying to be relevant in this day and age, and trying to make sure you're doing the things that's necessary for you guys to keep tuning in to the Truth with Proof show. It's kind of hard at times, you know, because you got to keep using your creative mind, and you know, you got to keep stepping. So sometimes you need that, you know, motivation. I'm glad I got, you know, the village I have with me. That really just helps me out in that realm. But big shout out to the Baseball Beyond Borders. We was out there. Matter of fact, hold on. Before we even do this, I got to introduce my partner in crime right now, the Roundup partner in crime. Shaylon, what's going on, family?
Yeah, what's up with you?
Because you was at the Baseball Beyond Borders.
I was there.
I mean, you was flashy, though. He had the little, the cool Kais on. You was fly. I ain't gonna lie.
The Air Max 97s, bro.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't. I did the video. You know what?
You talking about the premiere joint?
The premiere joint.
I did have the Bus Daniels on.
Premiere.
I did have the Bus Daniels on.
Okay, the Bus Daniel. Thank you. I'm glad somebody said something that was true right now. Listen, how was the experience to seeing the premiere that you actually worked on?
It was pretty good, especially like that was my first time seeing it, so I hadn't seen it like being made in like its whole process. So it felt good, you know, watching your work and people admiring it.
Yeah, you know, hearing those baseball players actually seeing, you know, that they made an impact. It was kind of crazy to me that, you know, baseball can actually go beyond borders if you really think about it. All you need is, you know, baseball and a bat, you know what I mean, a glove, and you can make things work. And it's always good with baseball because, you know, you have to have more than just yourself. You got to have like a whole group of people to play baseball with.
Yeah, no, you most definitely do.
And, I mean, and your Bus Daniels, I mean, you came in there looking real Eazy-E-ish. Like, you know what I mean? I mean, was you come and fly? You wanted to make sure they knew Shaylon was in the building?
I mean, I just thought, you know, it was the premiere to a movie, you know?
True indeed.
Film, so I just, yeah.
True indeed, man. But big shout out to Baseball Beyond Borders. Big shout out to Converge producing that. We're going to give you a little clip of how the premiere was. Cuddy, can you give us that clip real fast?
They're going to tell you about their experience, what they went through and what they've seen as they participated both in the camp at Jackson, Mississippi, as well as the experience, the cultural experience in Montgomery, Alabama.
The film is the cherry on top. The trip was what mattered the most, and you heard these young kings talk about it.
And you can always like make a difference in somebody's life by just talking to them.
Just be kind and spread love to one another.
It just means so much to all of us, really, that we're a part of that trip, that you are all here to see it, because it was very impactful. I don't think anybody came back the same person that they were when they left for the trip.
These are opportunities we want to continue to offer because we are a family. We as a collective can drive the change that's needed to see baseball in West Jackson. It's up to y'all, right? So we're here as conduits to really help support you and really elevate the promise that you have to see baseball back in our community. And it's up to y'all, right? That's going to be that voice of reason, and that's going to talk to the community about what you need.
I mean, talk about a big congratulations and a big shout out to Buki Gates, just going with his vision of seeing us people of color play baseball again. That's just not from foreign countries. So big shout out to Baseball Beyond Borders. But you know what's, it's time for the roundup. Okay, first and foremost. Okay,
hold on, wait a minute. I know we about to get into it. What game do you want to talk about first?
We could go with that one, the last or the first one, however you want to float it.
We're gonna get this out the way.
Okay, so we talk about the Oday versus Eastside Catholic at Eastside Catholic. That was the game of the week.
It was the game of the week. Hey, listen, it most definitely looked like the game of the week too.
It definitely did. It was one of the better games of the year, I would say.
No, most definitely. That was the best game I've seen so far, as far as competition wise.
Exactly. Yeah. But you know, Eastside Catholic prevailed.
They did.
Last minute they threw a touchdown.
It was about a minute left, minute 30, something like that.
You know, one thing that I kind of, you know, it was a little under. I haven't seen it before. Was you guys threw the football a lot more than I expected.
We threw the football a little bit, but you gotta practice it, and then you gotta also practice it in the games. You can't just get in there and just start throwing passes. And bro ain't really throwing passes like that all year. It was a lot of missed passes behind the receiver. He was getting tipped, little stuff like that.
Yeah, and that can hurt at times.
It did. It hurt. That's what it hurt him.
I mean, they only lost by 5 points. In doing some new stuff that's in, new wrinkles in their offense. Because I know their offense, it's like Novocaine, okay? It don't change too much. So to see them change, and they did that last year too, playing Eastside Catholic. They switched it up a little bit again too, playing Eastside Catholic last year. But, they didn't prevail this year. I think that shakes up a lot in Metro, being that, everybody, our number one was Oday. And then Eastside Catholic was right there in the midst of things, right underneath Rainier Beach. But now we got 2 unbeaten. The game of the week, Shaylon, is Garfield versus Eastside Catholic. Now, I will say I did write some articles, some blogs on the Garfield versus Ballot game and the Rainier Beach versus Roosevelt game, which was hands, feet, and elbow grease. I love everybody and respect everybody, but it was not good. Okay, they did a real dominating performance. Big shout out to Garfield. Big shout out to Rainier Beach. Now Rainier Beach plays Bishop Blanchett Saturday, October 8th at Bishop Blanchett at 7:00. I'll get that out the way. Oday plays Ballard at 5:00 on Friday. But Friday Night Lights is the game of the week. That's what it's about, Shay. Okay, and the game of the week right now is Eastside Catholic versus Garfield. Battle of the 2 unbeatens in Metro. I think Metro is the toughest league right now to play football in 3A.
Yeah, probably from what I've seen, just venturing out, especially when we went to that Kent Ridge and Federal Way game. The competition is most definitely there in Metro. Yes. The game of the week is for sure Eastside versus Garfield. I'm interested. I'm like I say, I'm interested to see how this goes for real, bro. Because Garfield's pretty decent. They not bad, and they should have beat the Eastside last year.
Oh, yeah, that was a close game.
Should have been.
That was a close game last year.
So I know how they're coming. They're probably coming with a little chip on their shoulder, like, we got to really knock these.
Oh
guys
yeah,
off.
Garfield is at Memorial Stadium. Is at 7:45. Garfield said everybody. Matter of fact, Coach Reggie told me to tell me this. Hold on, okay. So listen, shout out to all the Garfield Bulldog alums. He said, and I quote from Coach Reggie, he said he needs all his alumni, everybody that's Garfield Bulldog alumni fans, you need to come to the game. You need to wear all black because it's a blackout. That's what he said. Okay, that's all I'm going to say to y'all because it's going to be a big game. Eastside Catholic coming in there, they tailgating. They going to be in the parking lot tailgating. I think the Bulldog Nation need to go out there tailgating. I know it's a couple people that got a grill or something. They need to make sure their presence is felt out there. The battle of the 2 unbeatens. Okay, I think the winner of this game is going to be the type of Metro right now.
Most definitely. I mean, Seattle needs to come out and support them for real. They do at that game because, hey, listen, the kids from Bellevue, all them people, they're sliding. They're going to pull up. They're going to make a noise. They're going to make noise and all that.
Man, listen.
There's too many people that live in the vicinity of Memorial Stadium that could support somebody that they probably know that plays on the team that needs to just go on ahead and go down there on Friday.
I mean, they should because it's going to be a good game, too. And you know what? The Garfield Bulldog band's been playing the Thiz song. Okay, they done got on Thizzler and everything out this joint, okay? So, Garfield Bulldog band going to be there Thiz facing, okay? But they better make sure their football team is on high alert. I think Eastside Catholic's front 4, the front 7 is actually tremendous. They're very strong up front. I think, EJ Cummings is the best quarterback in Metro. He has 11 touchdowns, no interceptions.
Okay, quarterbacks like that.
He's really like that. But if he can stretch the defense right now and allow them not to be, pinning back and going straight at them and getting pressure on the quarterback, I think there's going to be a great game. Now, on Eastside Catholic's hand, right now. Eastside Catholic was doing a fine balance of passing and throwing, I think, but they're going to have to make sure they account for Michael Montgomery and that offensive, that defensive lineman, plus that linebacker. The linebacker core, they switch out a lot, and I think they can really do a lot of damage, but you got to look after Michael Montgomery. He is the key factor. I think if they could contain Michael Montgomery, they can have a great chance of getting to that end zone.
Most definitely. I feel like on Eastside's part, Garfield needs to stop. Because somebody that you did not mention is their tight end. That's huge. Good 6'5".
Oh, so
yeah.
is that
He's
the matchup
too?
Is that the matchup?
You got to hit him in the mouth every time.
Is that the matchup? Michael Montgomery and the tight end from Eastside Catholic. Is
Absolutely.
that the key matchup?
That is.
Ooh, let's see who's going to get the Roundup player of the game, because I'm going to be there to see it. Yes, the Roundup's going to be there Friday night. We're going to do a pregame show, and we're going to do an after-game show. We're going to see who's going to be the player of the game for the Roundup. I got to see it, because this is the game of the week. I don't care what nobody else is telling you. Okay, it is going to be the game of the week. Now, Oday versus Ballot. Oday has to bounce back against Ballot right now. They got to make sure they reign supreme in that top 4 right now. My power ranking is Eastside Catholic Garfield. Oday.
Eastside Catholic Garfield.
Rainier Beach.
Oday. Rainier Beach.
That's my top 4.
Okay. My top 4. I'm gonna put Garfield at the 1 spot, bro.
Okay.
Put Garfield at the 1 spot. I'm a little biased. So I'm, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna put Oday at the 2 still at the 2. I mean,
boy, you better stop playing. Okay, stop playing.
No, I'm gonna have to put Eastside probably at the 2.
Yeah,
and after Oday at the 3.
Yeah, slide him right
Beach
here.
At the 4 still, but I'm rooting for Garfield this weekend though.
Oh, you rooting for Garfield? That's who your pick is.
Come on.
Oh man, listen. The game of the week: Eastside Catholic versus Garfield at Memorial Stadium, 7:45. If you want to get there early, it's a game, Oday versus Ballot at 5 o'clock. But get there, y'all. Make sure you support these kids. The Garfield Bulldogs is going to be facing the undefeated Eastside Catholic Crusaders. They going to come all the way from Sammamish and got a whole boatload and have tailgate and all of that. I hope you Bulldogs, y'all better come slide and make sure y'all support y'all team. Okay, the more the merrier. You know, these kids feed off of you guys' encouragement, so make sure y'all there. Now, this is going to be a great show, I promise you. I got some old guests that, oh, man, he got the whole joint. Yeah, y'all ain't messing with me tonight. I'm telling y'all ain't going to mess with me. I got my birthday twin in here too, and he got his whole ensemble on. It's a wrap, okay? But the truth is proof, we got a lot of greatness. We got KD in the building. He is one of the kings of sneakers in here. He knows how to buy, sell, and trade sneakers everywhere. He didn't had a, brick and mortar. Now you got online, but you can get a little hookup from him if you want some, if you want some exclusive, cause he know where to get them from. But you got to put a little tax on that. Because, KD need his little service. His service need to get paid for. Now, Angelee Jones, she is a mobile masseuse. I ain't stretched today, so I don't want nobody giving me no deep tissue right now. It's kind of because the back been tender for a little minute. I've been hiking, so I can't, we got to ease into that. I think we got to ease into that. But Angelee Jones is going to be here. And I got another special guest, but we're going to talk about that at the end of the show. Because that's my man's in there. Yeah. So when we get back from break, we're going to have Angelee Jones on the show.
Basically, fam, believe in giving. Like, we have to be willing to give more. And people seem to always think giving means money. But nah, bro. It's like you can give time. You can give understanding. You can give access. You can give a listening ear and an open heart. You can give and share your God-given gifts and talents. But you just got to give.
Community, it's been 3 years since we've been able to celebrate in person at our annual Evening of Choice. And this year at Access in Pioneer Square on October 19th at 6 p.m., we will be back together again, celebrating our journey, healing towards justice. This past couple of years have been incredibly difficult for our young people and our community at large. And one thing that has become clear and absolutely true is there's one way forward that brings all of us together, and that's as we heal. And when our young people heal, they're truly able to become who it is they've been purposed to be. So on this evening, you'll hear stories of our young people, hear the evolution of our organization as we emphasize healing in our cause. And together we will celebrate another year of impact and growth as we journey towards justice together. Again, it's at Access in Pioneer Square, 6 p.m. on October 19th, and live streaming will be available through YouTube at I Choose 180.
What's going on? It's the Truth with Proof Show, and I'm your host, your main man, Proving the Play. And I got a special guest here. She does a whole lot of things. I think her and her husband does a whole lot of entrepreneurial stuff around here. I'm talking everything. They do everything around here. But she has a mobile masseuse business. Angelee Jones, how are you doing?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Yeah, I'm glad for you to come on the show. All this greatness on here, okay?
Well, I
but now,
appreciate you.
I want to ask you, how do you actually get started being a masseuse? Because I mean, you know, everybody just gonna say, "Yo, I got a masseuse business," unless they actually love it.
I initially wanted to be a doctor. So
really?
Yeah. So I love the human body itself. So of course I took different avenues, and I ended up doing massage because that's what I love to do. So this was way back in 2005. I went to school for massage. We're in 2022. So it's been years that this has been what I love to do.
Add on.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's like 15 years.
Right. It's been some years.
Yeah. So.
And you stuck with it with all those years as well.
I did and didn't. So I went to school, did it for a while, and then I stopped, went back to school for something else, did that for a while. But I knew that it was always something I could fall back on that I love to do.
Okay.
Later in my life, which that's what happened. So when I didn't get back into it until I was 30, right before I had my son. So I was like 34, 35. And then I just started my brand from the ground up and started reaching out to clients. It was funny because I was thinking back to myself earlier, like, I don't even know who my first client was or like what I did to put myself out there because it just went so fast.
Yeah.
And so I guess that's the luck, God on my side of being able to build my clientele so quickly.
Well, that's, I mean, first of all, you're mobile.
Yeah.
And if you're good with your hands,
absolutely.
You know, like me personally, I don't get massages often. And so like, I usually try to stretch things out to get all the kinks out instead of getting the deep tissue and all of that.
To a certain extent.
Yeah. But for somebody that's now trying to hike on a regular basis, things of that nature, right? How do you kind of keep your body, you know, now we gonna get into meat and potatoes, so I'm talking about me now, okay? How do I keep my body fresh and not, you know, my back and shoulders kind of?
You're doing the right thing, just stretching. You should get a massage at least once a month. It's just good for everybody, for stress, for your muscles, for everything within your body, circulation. Some people's legs go numb, some people's arms go numb, some people have crooks in their neck. So to just rub all that out and get it out.
So get it on out. So you see, because I thought by me drinking water and all of that and less, you know, soda and all of that, I was getting them that type of toxins out, but I still get the nicks and
you still gotta get the nicks and grannies.
Okay, so that's almost like getting a pedicure. You got to get you a good old boom. So tell the people, like, because you got this mobile masseuse, how you know, mobile are you? That if they wanted an appointment, how would they get an appointment from?
A lot of people have found me on IG or Facebook. The crazy thing is, a lot of people that I just know from the town, and they know my number and they text me and be like, "Hey, you got a spot? You got this?" So a lot of people.
You didn't have your number that many years?
Huh?
You didn't have your number that many years?
No, I've had a different number, but yeah, I've had the same number for years.
Oh, your little phone is the black book. I feel you. I got you.
Numbers in there.
Okay, numbers. Okay, so most people that know you, just text you.
They'll text me. I have a lot of people that reach out on IG. I have a lot of people that reach out on Messenger because it's word of mouth. So I'll like post my pricing and things in like mom groups or hiking groups or things like that on Facebook that, so that people are able to kind of pass along the information. So I get a lot of moms that call me. I have a lot of people that are doing like liposuction and doing those type of things. So I do a lot of lymphatic. I have other groups that reach out like
you said lymphoma?
Lymphatic.
Lymphatic?
Yeah.
Okay.
So like just the drainage of the
fat?
So the fluid.
Okay,
in the body.
the fluid of fat. Okay, because it said flat. I heard fat in the. Okay.
But
I
what
thought
I love
you
to
was
do,
shifting fat. I didn't know what was going on here.
But what I love
That's
to
why I
do-
had to ask questions.
Yeah, it's okay. And what I love to do is actually collab with certain groups. So like I do summertime with Project Girl out in Everett. So they have a spa day for the girls. It's a youth group. And so I go out and do 2 days out of each month. And they have a spa day. I do massage on the girls, show them how to do it, show them different ways to get into school if it's something they want to do. I also collab with reentry groups for people that get out of prison or women that are at a rehab and they have retreats. And so then I'm volunteered to come out and do massage. They have spa days for the retreats.
So it's just not you having a business. You still reaching out to
absolutely.
everything around you, and utilizing your gift for just not a business, but for the betterment of the community.
And the good thing is the majority are African American. And I think that's the thing that surprised me the most about my business is that all of my clients, except for I can count them on my finger, are different race, but they are African American.
So I mean, getting support in your own community is good. Then having that type of support. What is what you're striving for next? What's your next strive in your business right now?
My goal is to bring people on. So keep the mobile business going. Just continuing to put out to our people that health and wealth is where we need to be. It's good for the body. We're not taught that. We don't learn it. And then we get in our old age and then you want somebody to rub on you and then you want to start taking care of yourself. But we got to start from a young age. And so it's something that I'm glad that I'm able to kind of reach out to kids and people that I know to just take heed to it. So eventually have a team of people where we're just moving around the city doing that. There's an opportunity that came to me that a girl wants to work with me to open a spa. So me and her just gonna have that conversation and see where it goes. But there's opportunity. Anything goes.
Yeah. So it's one question before I get out of here. See, I haven't even been too silly today. You see, have you noticed that? Right?
I see.
But I have to ask you one question before you get out of here. And what is your why? Why do you do the things that you do right now to be the greater person that you want to be?
It keeps me motivated. When I see other entrepreneurs doing their thing, I know that I can do it as well. And then along with my husband by my side, he's go man. He just goes. So he's an inspiration as well.
That he does.
So we'll see where it takes me. I'm rolling with what I love right now. It may change at some point, but right now we're going to stick to it and roll with it.
Okay, so you rolling with what you loving right now.
Yeah.
Yep. Well, you got a nice little fly varsity jacket on top of it. Okay, you didn't say nothing about the varsity jacket. You got you branding like a mug around here. Okay?
I got to.
Hey, listen,
I gotta wear my own stuff.
Hey, listen, I ain't mad. I'm not mad. I'm just I'm telling you, I'm observing. Okay. I'm observing.
I got
but listen,
you.
now I want you to look right here in this camera right now and give everybody that's listening and tuning in right now where they can find you, where they can get this good old mobile masseuse, and all of that good stuff. Tell them right there.
You can reach me on IG at body_essence_massage body essence massage. And then that girl lead 3 as well. So it'll connect and you'll be able to get onto my business page. You can also shoot me a message on Yahoo. So it's Angelee Stewart, ANGELEESTUART at yahoo.com. Or if you know me well enough, call me.
Okay, yeah, you're gonna have to know her well enough to call her, because Yahoo, hey man, when was the last time we were? Hey, who used Yahoo Messenger?
Me.
Oh, you guys is bugging. That was like so like. Oh, I'm not even gonna go there. Y'all wearing your gauge out right now with the Yahoo Messenger. Oh, y'all still using that shit like the party line, huh? I feel it. Hey, but listen.
Absolutely.
Listen, I really appreciate you coming on the show.
I appreciate you for having
I
me.
appreciate you being who you are, doing the things that you love to do, and making sure you're sharing it with the community, not just only yourself and the people that are around you, but the community and maybe the leaders of tomorrow. So I really appreciate you coming to the show.
Thank you.
No worries, man. Hey, coming up next is KD, one of the kings of sneakers. I'm telling you, he know how to buy, sell, and trade. And he know how to get you fly with every outfit. You know, he know how to coordinate, is what I'm saying. KD's coming up next.
Community, it's been 3 years since we've been able to celebrate in person at our annual Evening of Choice. And this year at Access in Pioneer Square on October 19th at 6 p.m., we will be back together again, celebrating our journey, healing towards justice. This past couple of years have been incredibly difficult for our young people and our community at large. And one thing that has become clear and absolutely true is there's one way forward that brings all of us together, and that's as we heal. And when our young people heal, they're truly able to become who it is they've been purposed to be. So on this evening, you'll hear stories of our young people, hear the evolution of our organization as we emphasize healing in our cause. And together we will celebrate another year of impact and growth as we journey towards justice together. Again, it's at Access in Pioneer Square, 6 p.m. on October 19th, and live streaming will be available through YouTube at I Choose 180.
What's going on, family? It's the Truth or Proof Show, and I'm your host, your main man, Proving the Play. Make sure you like, comment, and share. That means like this page right here, Converse, because that's the dream team. And then share this with other people, because you know everybody want to hear the truth or proof. You feel what I'm saying? Now, this special guest right now is coming up next. I'm telling you, the king of sneakers. I'm telling you, buy, sell, and trade. And he'll get you fit right. I'm telling you, he's coordinating. KD, what's happening, family? How you feel?
What's going on, sir? How you doing this evening?
You know, I'm doing great, man.
Good.
I see these Jordans you got on. They a little exclusive.
Yeah, I pulled them out today. I was looking through the closet, or the wall, I should say, my wall closet.
Oh, the wall closet.
The wall closet.
Yeah, pull that mic up a little bit, because they need to hear what you said. The wall closet.
The wall closet.
Okay, you was trying to get right, huh? You got them. Okay.
Yeah,
I had nifty now on 50s.
Yeah, they're worth about 500 or something like that.
Oh, a little light work.
A little light work.
Okay. Now, one thing I always known for you is always having your sneaker collection right. What got you into buying, selling, and trading?
So, for years, when we were kids growing up, once you spent your money was gone. There was never any aftermarket. There was never anything like that. So when I came across it about 5 years ago with my previous business partners, one of the gentlemen was pretty much a genius. I sat back and I kind of watched him, make money off shoes before anybody was even thinking about it. So I sat back and put my own twist on it and was able to figure out a little something too. That's about it.
Yeah, that's about it. So you use your flyness to start getting sneakers and buying and selling and trading.
That's how I'm going to start taking advantage of it, because, a lot of people, they might not be in it naturally. They might be in it because it's cool. Like people who do music, I only want to rap because everybody else is rapping. Most people are only selling shoes because of that. Me, I'm going to use it because I've been doing this. That's what I'm known for. So however long it takes me, 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, but it's really took off fast though, if I be honest with you.
And it took off fast. And how is it now that you're like maintaining this type of greatness of just trying to keep and maintain a business of buying, selling, and trading?
So part of it is doing something that you love. So everything that I do is coming natural to me. So I'm never feeling stressed. I'm never feeling, you know what I mean? That's part of the lucky part of what I'm doing, because it's natural, if that makes sense.
Yeah, you naturally gifted at getting sneakers.
Getting sneakers, making them look good, knowing how to lace them, things of that nature.
Ooh, the knowing how to lace them. Oh, did you put a little game, you sprinkled a little game for them about how to lace them, because I don't think everybody know how to lace their sneakers right to make it look good.
And unfortunately, I'm biased, because if I see your shoes and you have funny laces, then I know you're not a sneakerhead. That's just my opinion, though.
Okay, because
I don't even drive in my shoes anymore. I refuse to drive in them.
Why you don't drive in your shoes?
Because I don't want to put creases in a $500 shoe.
So you got the Crockies in the.
I got the slides in the car.
Okay. So you don't crease up none of the Jones.
Nothing.
Okay, so now, so my man's right. He going overseas, right? He gonna be there for a couple months. You know what I'm saying? And he trying to get right some sneakers. Now he got some sneakers in mind, right? How does he get sneakers? How does he get the sneakers he wants?
From me, or just in general?
Just from you. I ain't talking about in general.
Well, no, because I have a website, so I send people to the website, which is kdretos.com, and people can email me, message me. All my information's online everywhere. I run all my platforms off each other, so I'm not hard to get a hold of at all. Very simple.
And so say I wanted some Air Jordan 1s, right? I want the red, white, and blue, the original colors.
Okay, so this is the breakdown too. So
yeah. Say, yo,
I like to sell a lot of affordable shoes, so I can deal with the 500s and 600s and that, but that's not going to really help me build my business. I kind of like to stay in the 250 and range under.
Okay, so that's over.
For my personal.
Okay, no, your personals was always. So is that too high on the price scale? I need to know this, because I ain't no sneakerhead.
Well, no, it just depends what you want, because like my man over there, he got the Space Jams on. Those is like $600-700. So if somebody wants to spend $600-700, we can do that. But it just all depends on what the customer wants to do. I'm here for the customer.
Okay, well, I'm the customer, man. I want some Air Ones, because I'm trying to change the look up. I'm gonna stop getting hit.
Well, you can just come to me, because usually how I do is people just come to me directly. I find it, I'll pay for it up front, then I'll bring it to you, and we just go that route.
Okay, cool. Okay.
If it's
I just want to know what's going on.
I don't have, at the house.
Oh. Something you don't have at the house. So what about your sneaker collection? Before we start talking about business, we should have talked about your sneaker collection before we talked about business, though. How's your sneaker collection? I mean, what? Now, I ain't gonna ask you about your work, but how many exclusive pair of sneakers you got?
So that's the good thing. I started dipping only in 2 exclusives now. So I'm probably working with about 300 exclusives, and maybe
300 exclusives,
and maybe like 500 just total personal.
Okay, personal. And so you're only dealing with exclusives now. What's your favorite sneaker?
Probably the black and red patent leathers.
Pull that.
The black and red patent leathers, the Concords, the infrared 6s, the cement 3s, the true blue 3s. But these are all the original with the Nike on the back. They keep redropping and redropping and redropping.
So you got do you have an exclusive pair of these sneakers you talk about with the Nike in the back?
I do.
Oh, so you would prefer those before the restock?
Yeah, I'm just an OG cat. I was born in '82. I'll be 40 next month. I'm a sneakerhead, but I like all OGs. I'm not really into all the new stuff. You know what I mean? I save that for the new cats.
Okay, I feel that.
That's all.
Oh, you just sell the resale for them.
Well, I do it for everybody, but I'm not a discriminator. You know what I mean? I got my personal taste, and whatever you like, I'm gonna get you what you like. It's none of my business.
I love that. See, that's a great business. Some great business sense out here. That's for sure.
And that's another thing. A lot of people, they want to buy for what they like. It doesn't matter if I like it. It's what you like. So that's why my business is taking off, because I'm not buying things for my own personal opinion. It's not for me.
That's something great for everybody to listen to. Okay, he dropping jewels on you right now. Hopefully you keep picking them up. Okay, and kind of making diamonds out of it. What is something that you would tell a sneakerhead now that you would want somebody to tell you when you was their age?
So when I was growing up, or when we were growing up, shoes were only dropping once every 2-3 months. So it was affordable. I tell kids now, even my nephews, don't get caught up in the hype. There's always going to be something you want. They're always going to keep dropping something. Next year, they might drop the same shoe in the same color, switch something up. Wear your shoes. If you figure out a way to make money from it, that's another thing. I'm coming out with a course probably in about a couple of months to teach people how to be able to start a shoe business and be able to get funding for it like I was able to, because one of my friends helped me. So there's all sorts of avenues to be able to still be a sneakerhead and make money, which is how I've been blessed to do.
That's crazy, because, you know, really, there's not a lot of people that say they can live off of sneakers like that.
You got to be disciplined.
You got to be disciplined.
Don't get high on your own supply.
Oh, that's part of the 10 crack commandments. Wow. Okay.
And part of the problem is, too, a lot of people, they let people steer them down the wrong direction. Oh, you can't do it. Oh, I don't think so. You know what I mean? You just got to do it.
I feel that.
Just got to do it.
That's something I've always done. Make sure you hold that mic up for me.
Yes,
that's
sir.
Something I always done, is just do it. Ever since I picked up my camera, that's all I've been trying to do. Just do it and then figure out what I need to do after that. Because most of the time, if I do it, I can figure out what I need to do, or if I like it or not. You know what I mean? But I want to tell you, first and foremost, I appreciate your fly. Feel me? All the time. That's you and who you are. And that's your greatness, you know what I mean? And I know if I need some real, some steppers, some Bust Daniels on, you know what I mean? I'm calling you. If I need Bust Daniels. Now, I'm for real, because I'm going to need some Bust Daniels a little later on, because my birthday is coming up, because, Scorpio season is
coming up. Oh, you're a Scorpio, too?
Well,
there we have it.
On here, damn it. You damn right.
There we have it.
Then. Yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah, Scorpio season is in full effect.
When's your birthday?
November the 1st.
I'm the 21st.
Come on, man. My dad's is on the 20th. My sister's on the 5th.
Okay.
Yeah, we're living live in the Scorpio nation out here. I don't know, and my birthday twins right there. You know what I mean? Which is coming up next. So I really appreciate you coming on and giving some game about the sneakerhead business.
Yes,
you know what I
sir.
mean? But more importantly, just you coming on to my platform and blessing me and supporting me. I really appreciate it.
And I appreciate that, man. Everything's about relationships, and make sure any business you start, you keep relationships good, because that's why I'm where I'm at, purely off relationships strictly.
Oof. And with that being said, I got a special guest coming on the show. My birthday twin, Salman's going to be on here. He got his whole ensemble going on. But first, after this break now, he's going to come on. We're going to talk about some things and what he got going on. But then down banana pudding, Salman's going to have to taste the new flavor on the show. So make sure you tune in, y'all. Make sure y'all like, comment, and share. And it's the truth or proof, man. Cuddy, get me out of here.
In the depths of Belize, the travelers come across the waters, harvesting with their hands, learning of resilience rooted deep in the lands. Culture thriving like a fire ablaze, sizzling with a pop and a chop, sharing its ways. Knowledge simmers and grinds into the hearts and minds, cutting away from the surface stories and colonial lies, boiling it down, breaking its shell as the truth pours out and gets plated collectively with love. Spooned into bowls, feeding the soul. Gerifuna, alive and strong at Palmetto Grove.
What's going on, everybody? It's the Truth Reproof Show, and I'm your host, your main man, Proving to Play. This is a special friend of mine. It's not a farewell, it's a see you later type of thing, but he's on his way back to Saudi Arabia. My first director, and the one that first made me sweat on camera. Because if y'all seen the first episode, you can see I was sweating like somebody in church that was sinning. Okay, I promise you, I was. But my brother, my birthday twin, Salman, what's going on?
What's up, man? How you doing?
I mean, you got the whole giddy up on. You know what I mean?
I came in ready. You know what I mean? I came in ready. I was like, it's my last time. So let me just come in ready.
Yeah, man. How did you? How does it feel trying to prepare for going back home, man?
Honestly, I feel overwhelmed a bit. Like I grew up here, bro. And like I kind of feel sad. I don't know. I have like mixed feelings. You get what I mean? Like,
yeah,
came here when I was 17. I'm 27, almost 27 now. Like
that's a good chunk of your life that you grew up and you actually did what you said you was gonna do when you left. And
which is graduate.
Yeah, it was just graduate what you did. But you inspired a whole lot more in the process of that. I think your determination is something that kind of carries over for me. Not just saying I'm going to do it. I have to do it. It's kind of like you setting the line in the sand early, like you're going to either do it or you're not. And, if you're going to do it, you got to step over this line and do it all the way. So I appreciate that from you. And you always intentful, but it's like a passionate intent. And sometimes it gets off differently for some other people. For me, it was just right on time for me, because it was like a calm, but yet, you got to do it. You stepped over the line, you got to go do it. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah.
So what have you been doing to prepare yourself to go back home? Because you got your joy. I see your sneaker collection.
I'm trying to
you
get
might
back
have
to
to
my
get
roots.
KD though.
I'm trying to get
KD
back to
might
my
get
roots.
you
Practice
extra
it.
crispy.
But yeah, sold my car, bought hella gears.
I've seen all the camera gear, man.
Yeah, bought computers, cameras. Yeah.
What's your plan when you get back home, man?
So
buying all those gears and all of that, man. What you gonna do with it?
The plan is just go and not do anything for a whole month. I've been going to school for like the last 7-8 years. Had to go to like ESL classes 2 years, and then college was 6 years. Like I wasn't the best student, so it took me a little bit of time. But
who said they had a timeline on when you graduated? They ain't got no
right?
timeline on that. For
But
sure, I ain't got no timeline on that. You did it. You know what I mean? Let's knock that out the brush. And for the people that don't know, he came here not having any English. He had to take ESL.
Fresh out of the boat.
Fresh, yeah, they say fresh off the boat, right? So, yeah.
Yeah.
Got to be on a birthday queen to say that, man. Listen, but he came fresh off, fresh from Saudi Arabia, and he took ESL classes to understand English.
Seattle Central Community College.
Come on, big shout out to my, Seattle Central. But he took those classes, and he was determined to make sure he got a degree. He left Saudi Arabia saying that I was going to get a degree, and damn it if he didn't complete what he set forth. But I think for me, it's just, I think a whole lot of us is going to miss you. Just because
I'm gonna miss you too, man.
You a cool dude, bro.
I haven't been appreciate you, man. I haven't been to Converge for the last a month or so, but man, I came back. I was like, man, I miss this.
Yeah, I just missed that. The whole vibe. I guess because you was here when I first started being nervous and walking around pacing like a
10 minutes to be live.
Yeah, 10 minutes to be live. We had shared some great moments. The Emmys. Going to Spokane with you was kind of. We still haven't premiered that, which is.
I can't wait, man.
Yeah, man, can't wait to do that. It's just so many things you taught me in the midst of things that other people I couldn't see it in, but you made me understand it. You know what I mean? Which was great. And it ain't no goodbye. See you later.
It's see you later, yeah. And I can't wait for all Converse to come to Saudi, man.
Oh, come on, man!
You guys are
know
all
I'm
welcome.
Get,
all of you welcome.
I'm about to go stupid out there inside.
We'll get you a fit. We'll get you fetted. You know, like I know a couple spots that will get you a foot.
Hey, I need custom
whole thobe in like
I
a
need
day.
custom Joe. I need all custom Joes.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah. Listen, Converse is gonna take over Saudi Arabia. That's a fact. But first and foremost, October 24th and 25th, we are taking over the Paramount. Yes, I said it. October 24th and 25th, we're going to have live shows at the Paramount. Make sure you tune in because there's going to be some greatness on all the shows that's going to be at the Paramount. I'm going to be a couple guests. I might be a guest. Y'all make sure y'all tune in and find out. But look, Salman, you know, one of our best segments of the show was what?
Which one?
Oh, man, proofing the food, man.
Oh, yeah, hell yeah, man. Is it time for it?
It's time for that.
Okay.
Listen, Don Banana Pudding, right? He's coming with a whole new flavor.
Oh, okay.
Now,
Are we trying some? We trying some?
Nah, he got different flavors. He trying to be the basket of Roundup banana pudding. That's what he trying to do.
I mean, last time it was fire. Like
yeah, I forgot what you said. It tasted like from Saudi, but
yeah, it's called masoub.
Yeah, there we go. See, and that's another thing I miss too, because every time we have food on here, you taste it, it'd be like, yeah,
it tastes like something.
Yeah, from Saudi. Yeah. So now we're gonna do this right now. Now we love everybody. Lord knows we do love everybody, and you know Dom's sitting right here, and I love him too. But I got to rate it 1 through 5. You know how we get down on this show.
1 to 5.
Yeah, 1 through 5. Okay, so he gets the Oreo, I get the original, because he gonna have to rate it 1 through 5, not me, because I already rated this. This is, I'm just tasting and being greedy.
You got a table or?
Oh yeah. Oh,
I'll just go like this.
Okay, yeah. There we. Ooh, it's cold too. Ooh.
It's like.
Now you know how you do when you taste it. Don't act like brand new here. Don't act brand new. Yeah. Get it in.
This is fire.
Okay.
I like this.
Okay, let me see, because you don't know how to taste right. Boy.
It's like
let me show you how to taste in the U.S. here.
Is that an Oreo cake?
Show you how to get down with the taste.
Is that like an Oreo cake?
The Oreo cookie. What Oreo cookie? Is the bananas in that? Is bananas in that? Okay, it's banana. Okay, let me show you how to. See, the wrist game got to be popping first, right? The wrist game got to be on time first, right? Boom, you got to hit it there. See, because then you get crumbles in there. You see that? Okay, boom. And then you see, that's how you Damn, I almost got high cholesterol. Blood sugar is raising out here. Oh, the fresh banana though. See, that's how you gotta taste it. But don't do that in Saudi Arabia because I don't know how they get down.
Yeah, I don't think I could do that. But
they're a little too serious out there. They can't take they can't take the way I taste things. Okay, but I taste everything. Hey, these are 5 already, Dom. You know what I mean? You got things going on. Dom is like an entrepreneur Negro. I will say that. Big shout out to Dom. Okay, Dom's Banana Pudding. He got a clothing line. He got his wife selling T-shirts too. Hey, listen, it's a family affair. If you're around him, he gonna have you working for him sooner or later. Okay, but I'm gonna tell you this. I got my old job right now. I don't need no better. Listen, I will promote. That's all I can do for you. Okay, I can't do no working. Okay, because I don't cook nothing. I make stuff or I taste somebody else's. Okay.
What do you think? You think it's a? What do you think? I say 5, bro.
Well, hold on. See, this is what you doing. See, you trying to be nice. See, you got to dig off in here. You don't know what's off in the bottom of that. Hey, did you taste a banana or nothing?
I did, bro.
That there? Listen. Now you know what Dom does though. Dom makes sure everybody in here get their banana pudding on. So everybody get banana pudding in here. Okay, everybody getting some. that means you get a jar too, because you
hell yeah,
you need one, you know, for
I'll
the road,
one.
you know.
Yeah, for the road.
If this is my last time seeing you, you know, first I love
That's
you.
not
bro.
the last time you'll see me.
Well, yeah, it better not. And hopefully you here for our birthday, because you know Scorpios rule the world around this joy. I mean,
hell yeah. Birthday twins.
Yeah, hello. Goodbye.
November 1st.
Yeah, for November 1st. You know, 2 is not a winner, and 3 nobody remembers. You know, it takes a lot to be number 1.
Right?
Yes, it really does. Okay. I want to give a big shout out to everybody that was on the show. Shaylon, I cannot wait for the game of the week. We're gonna be repping with Day in the building. Cuddy might be there, you know, but Cuddy, you know, he's a superstar. So you don't know if Cuddy gonna be there or not. You know what I'm saying? He got things to do. Okay. Big shout out to Dom, the Entrepro Negro. He got shirts. He can make sure you can make shirts. You got a clothing line. Matter of fact, he got a hat right now that's real nice right now. He got. So y'all make sure you tap in with him. KD, if you want good sneakers, if you don't want the bulk, I mean, if you want good quality sneakers for the right price, KD will get you right. But if you send him the fit, he can coordinate. Send him the fit of what you got going on. Don't just go out there. Don't go out there willy-nilly. That's all I'm saying. Now, Angelee Jones, I appreciate you coming on the show. You know, eventually I need to, you know, that once a month massage I might have to take you up on. I might have to do that because, you know, I'm trying to stay active in my age. Okay, I've been hiking too. Simon, did you know I've been hiking?
I seen that, man.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. You should go maybe before I leave.
Hey, what about all us go hiking one time before he leaves? Okay,
I'm down.
We gonna have to get Cuddy up out the bed because you know we got to get up early for that. Because you know, I'm telling you one thing about going to Lake Serene. I'm not ever going if it's not 8 o'clock when we going up that hill, up that mountain. I'm not going with y'all. I'm gonna tell you that right now because going down was not.
Didn't you go like Mountain Rainier or something?
Yeah, I went out. So I went to Lake Serene, which is like it's 12 miles round trip, but it's 5 miles up. But it was the most peaceful place I've ever been to. It's so quiet.
How long was the hike? Like
it was like 12 miles.
Like hours.
I mean, yeah.
Like 3, 4.
Yeah, about it. It's like, you know, but you want to be fitness king of the world, okay? So you're gonna try to time yourself and try to get your heart rate up and all of that. I'm just trying to get up to the top of the hill.
I was just wondering, bro.
Well, you know, okay, because see, he gonna do the world's toughest man competition up out of the hiking shit. I don't need that, Salma. See, I know you on my side, okay? So, but eventually, let's do that before you leave.
Yeah, I'm down.
Let's go hiking. We all got cameras and stuff. That'd be pretty dope to all of us.
Yeah, I'll bring my drone too.
The one with the goggles.
FPV drones.
Okay, listen. You this boy is crazy with this the goggle one. I ain't seen that in a while neither. But man, I want to tell you, man, safe travels whenever you get ready to leave. This ain't goodbye, like I said.
Goodbye,
man.
yep.
I'll
See you later.
You know what I mean? I'll be watching you from afar as usual because I'm always watching all of us, you know what I mean? And all of us that actually help me. And you helped me a lot. First, calm down. Then second, just do it. You know what I mean? And you'll figure it out as you're doing it. So I really appreciate that.
Appreciate you too, man.
For real. And now, to end the show, man, it's been a pleasure. It's the Truth or Proof Show. I am your host, your main man, Proof and Play. Tune in every Tuesday at 8:30 as we keep getting some greatness on the show, on the Truth or Proof Show. Hey, you guys have a nice night, and I hope you guys had some banana pudding because I damn sure did.
Converge Media produces culturally relevant content for Black and urban audiences. Our coverage is raw, transparent, and objective, praised by community leaders, government officials, and residents. Support Converge Media today via Venmo, Cash App, or PayPal at Converge Media.